Nearly 150,000 pairs of stockings are sold in Britain every hour. Last year's total, over 400 million pairs. But today, women are on the threshold of the biggest change in stocking habits for 70 years. Today, however, stocking suspension is a hindrance most women would be gladly rid of, a problem made public by the miniskirt. But the suspender, first sold to British women in 1895, may have turned full cycle. Its basic design has remained unchanged despite successive revolutions in the stocking industry. Now, as the suspender keeps up its harassing tactics, there's another revolution in stockings that might finally spell its downfall. The story begins with the development of a new stretchable fibre from which you can make stockings so versatile that each one could fit a wide range of feet. On this machine, freshly knitted stretch stockings are put through their paces. Stretch stockings so far make up only 1 in 10 of the total. Sales were held up by the high cost of the heat process which produces the stretch yarn. But with cheaper production methods and growing automation, the price gap is dwindling. In tests like this, even a normal stocking will usually stretch by about 20%. But afterwards, it won't easily return to its original shape. Hence the need till now to produce 6 different sizes, a blight to retailers who must also stock dozens of competing styles and no less than 80 different shades. In a similar test, a stretch stocking is expanded to twice its size, but it must snap back immediately if it's to pass muster. Stretchable yarn is not new, but it's a new advance in its manufacture that has now opened the way for a general assault on the market. The first machine to make stockings was invented in the 16th century by an English clergyman, the Reverend William Lee. His machine was used for the next 300 years. But today it's new Italian machines and unprecedented automation that are speeding us into the stretch era. Until recently, machines had only one feed. They took 15 minutes to make a stocking. Today, one man looks after 40 machines. Each machine feeds 8 threads into the knitting heads, and the time taken to knit a stocking now, only 100 seconds. Other automation to aid the fibre revolution, a new packaging machine. One pair of new stockings is sealed every 4 seconds. Stocking chiefs reckon the actual knitting of the stocking can't get much faster, but if the stocking is to continue its success as one of the rare products in Britain that gets steadily cheaper, it's in improved handling, like even faster packing, that economies must be made. But before packing can begin, another headache for the manufacturer, the individuality of the female leg. Within each foot size, a knitting machine produces at random different lengths, so a sorter has to pair them off. It's a time-consuming business that'll go on until stretch stockings, which can each fit several different sizes and lengths, grab a bigger slice of the market. Now, when stockings reach the retailer, there are at least 2 leg lengths on offer for each size. The result, allowing for a choice of shades, dozens of variations on a single style. The dawn of the stretch era. First, complete freedom from wrinkle, especially on the heel, calf and knee, wrinkle-prone areas on a normal stocking. Stretch fibres are also a special boon to the odd girl out. They'll cling to the slim girl, expand for the better built. In sight at last, an end to the stocking maker's nightmare, the jungle of the female leg, a profusion of shapes and sizes for long defying classification. And in the taming of the jungle, an unexpected bonus. An entirely new design of stocking guaranteed to hold up at all times on its own without suspension. Thanks to the stretch fibres, it stays up wrinkle-free whatever the leg's movements. The stocking's novelty, an elastic border at the top to replace a suspender. The new stocking, which will cost about 9 shillings, will hit the shops in the spring. The makers claim it's the result of years of search for a border that would hug without strangling, with an inner surface that would cling without causing discomfort. Stretch fibres and their byproducts, like the new suspenderless stocking, will mean an end to possible embarrassment as hemlines rise or cars get lower. More comfort and freedom of movement to stride wrinkle-proof down the high street into the age of independent suspension.